Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the refuse hit Fog Wrestling. We're back,
Paul
guys.
Heyman's lips hit Tommy Dreamer's lips.
With another ECW review. You're probably looking at that thumbnail and thinking, what the fuck just happened? That's exactly what we were thinking. If you look at Tommy Dreamer's eye, his eyes about to explode. He's like, what the actual fuck's happening here?
It looks like he's a fucking vampire and he's sucking the soul out of him.
He's just fucking Paul Heyman stole Kevin Thorn's gimmick here. What the fuck? Anyway,
It's like a dice.
we kick off. We kick off ECW with yet another extreme expose. We've got this every week. I'm not complaining, but I mean, can we add something to it?
I was expecting Mike Knox. I was expecting, but something else. And nothing. It was just don't do it.
Mike Knox takes Kelly to the ring, forces her to sit in the corner and watch. Challenges the Sandman. The Sandman comes out. And we're going to get a Sandman. We're actually going to get a match, not just Sandman coming out and caning somebody and going for a cover, or just caning them till they run away. We're actually get a Sandman match. Short and sweet. Sandman's busted open by the time he gets in the ring. Good job, it wasn't a first blood match.
Kelly gets cracked in the dome.
That was a cool spot, right? But I mean,
and Taz marking it.
Yeah, Taz says, I'm a full-grown man, and I've took those canes to the head and they hurt. Well, are you really, Taz? Missed all 5'2" of you? Is that really full-grown?
What actual height is Taz?
5'3".
Is he?
No.
That's his actual height?
No.
It's worrying, when I'm 7 inches taller than you, and you're supposed to be world champion material.
Yeah. So.
Probably 8. I don't even know what my height is, but it's fucking bigger than Taz, and that's all that matters.
So yeah, I mean, that's a cool spot, but really, is there any need for a fucking stretcher? The stretchers are like when you think someone's broke their neck. She got hit in the head with a fucking cane. What they do? I mean,
yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was nothing. It
was a cool spot, but it wasn't stretcher worthy.
See those canes, right? I'm not saying it's more of a stinger rather than getting cracked with a steel chair.
Aye. But regardless, I don't think the stretcher was needed, and then Sandman limps to the back, and that's the end of the opening segment. I mean, not bad, but I think when you have a stretcher, I think a stretcher should be fucking important. Like when Mick Foley gets flung off the top of the Hell in the Cell, that's when you should see a stretcher. Yeah. You shouldn't see a stretcher when you get hit in the head with a cane, you know what I mean?
Right, right. We go to commercial break. We come back from commercial break, and Paul Heyman makes his way out with the bathroom brush.
Well, actually, before that, we get a wee the reject Shannon Moore's backstage.
Who gives a fuck?
Staring into her soul. I mean, normally these vignettes, they put these up for people that are going to come in and go on a roll and go on a winning streak. I see him losing his first match. I mean, unless they plan on putting him up against Little Guido or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you see this Shannon Moore guy coming in and going on a 4-week winning streak?
No.
Because you think about it, they want to book Mike Knox strong, they want to book Test strong. I'm sure CM Punk they want to put on a wee run. I'm sure Kevin Thorn they want to put on a run.
Sabu's getting booked strong.
I mean, fucking hell, unless they're just going to roll out the likes of Stevie Richards and Little Guido to lose every week, then they need a guy that's going to take pins. And if Shannon Moore's not your guy for taking pins, then
who is?
What is he for?
Right, anyway, next Heyman's out, man, with the goons.
Heyman's out with the goons. It's two guys. I mean, in the riot gear, kind of suits ECW. He's cutting a promo on the people again, really, and then Tommy Dreamer comes out and says he's always stuck by him. He's always stuck by you, Paul. But you owe him, you owe the ECW guys, and you owe the ECW fans an explanation. And I was actually wanting to hear what the explanation was, but instead Paul Heyman just plants one right on Tommy Dreamer's lips. We're not talking a quick peck here. We're talking grabs him by the head and locks in the lip lock for about 4 seconds.
I mean, this was fucking oh my. I mean, see when they say oh my god. I mean, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, this is an oh my god moment. See Taker later on getting chokeslammed through a table. That was deserving an oh my god.
What would have happened if he'd done this in the Hammerstein Ballroom? Would the arena just self-implode it,
I could imagine, I mean...
You thought turning heel of the Big Show and winning a fake belt was bad?
Yeah, I don't think Heyman...
Homosexual.
Kiss and Dreamer would have went down well. And then Test comes out of nowhere, hits Tommy Dreamer with a big boot, and then that's it, really. Strange. Don't understand what happened here. Test looks really weird. The steroids, he's beginning to mutate with all the steroids. Yep. After that, we get a wee, say Sabu's in action next. Then the show is the arena outside. I thought we were going to get Kevin Thorn, but we don't. We get Balls Mahoney. And
this guy's meth.
yeah,
Head.
it wasn't bad. We promo backstage, like it was alright. He says,
it's like having my name.
Balls Mahoney and balls to the wall, balls out, all that stuff. Right, we get it. Can we see him in a match swinging some chairs?
Where's Axel Rotten at this point? Is he dead?
Nah, dead. He was fucking. You know, he said, no, I don't know where he is. Well, he's on One Night Stand 2005. I don't know where he is now.
Probably dead now.
Up next, we have Sabu versus Steve Richards. These two fought in an Extreme Rules match on Saturday night main event. Why? Then they get a singles match. Wasn't great. Sabu wins. So, you know, it is.
Could it have went any other way? No.
Probably not. Sabu has been on a roll. Sabu undefeated. Well, actually, he did lose. He got DQ'd against Just Incredible, I believe. Then we get a CM Punk promo. Again, nothing, just short and sweet here. I guess when you've only got 45 minutes, this is what you have to kind of do.
It works, but like when he debuted, I just know.
Well, no, I don't mind. It's only the second one we've had, so it's not really.
It's the third one.
It says the third CM Punk one.
Yeah,
I think it's the second.
Last week was his tattoos. You wouldn't introduce himself with the tattoos, like.
No, he did.
No, it definitely wasn't.
It was.
It's his third week, right? I know it's his third.
How much are you willing to bet money on it?
Fucking $8,000.
Tenner.
$8,000.
Tenner.
$4,000.
You're fucking wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong.
It doesn't fucking matter.
No, it doesn't.
Wrong. I know I'm right, but it doesn't matter.
So when Punk says he's disciplined, and he says he's also disciplined about his debut, so I take it we're not going to see it for another couple of weeks. That's what I got from that. Then we have Kevin Thorn and Ariel backstage, and Kevin Thorn speaks for the first time.
It sounds like he plays Terraria.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at a fucking vampire guy here, big fucking, kind of intimidating physical guy, and he just has a wee
5, 8, 3, 6, 4, 5.
He has like a weird fucking voice, like, you know what I mean? Just not what you'd expect. You look at the guy and he just doesn't sound like you'd expect him to sound. Then he basically asks Ariel, "What does Big Show's title reign hold?" And
why do you come?
And then she picks a card and she says death.
Boris the death.
Now, does that mean death for everyone that faces him, but death for Big Show, or does that mean death for Big Show's title reign tonight when he takes on the Undertaker?
Is that what's next?
No, but I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know what the death was for, and why does exactly Kevin Thorne supposed to be a vampire who's fucking wanting to drink blood and all this shit? Should he really care about Big? I could understand if he wanted the title, but why does he care about Big Show's reign? Unless he's trying to come across as a cowardly bastard, and he's like, as soon as Big Show loses it, I'm going for it. This doesn't make any sense to me.
It would have been like the Brood backstage, and like Grind Grell asks Christian, "Oh, what does Austin's title reign?"
Yeah, why would they fucking care?
Yeah, they're not.
Straight away, that would just take all the mystery away for the Brood, like, and you'd be like, well, these guys are fucking...
It would be one of those moments where like, the lighting's red, and then it would seem like it's just a blooper they've did, and then the cameras go off, and they're just normal. Alright,
so I didn't get that. I mean, I thought it was a waste. And then we had we showed us highlights of last week's title match, or Ric Flair versus the Big Show. And then they showed us Big Show's dominant run so far. Dominant run? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, he's only won 2 matches, like.
And you get lucky.
Exactly.
Who's he defending against? Van Dam and Flair? Well, no,
he
beat.
Aye.
So that's it.
Yep.
So he got lucky and won. The other one, I'd say, also got lucky
against a 65-year-old fucking pensioner. And then main event, Big Show Taker, non-Extreme Rules match for the ECW. I mean, in my opinion, ECW title, every match should be Extreme Rules.
I know.
But no. This match was pretty boring, slow, lackluster, uneventful, nothing we've seen before. Even Taker, I mean, it looked as if he was in third gear.
He couldn't be arsed.
And I don't blame him. Big Show gave his fucking usual lazy performance.
The match picked up, and what does Big Show do? Gets him in a headlock. What do I do? Headlock to the pillow.
And then, just when it looks like Taker's about to put Big Show away, well, he's not about to put him away, but he seems to be gaining the upper hand in the match. Khali comes down. Taker goes to meet him on the ramp, well, not the ramp, but the walkout thingy. They start punching and fighting. Big Show helps Khali. It's 2-on-1. Taker fights back with a chair.
Chokeslam through the table.
Good night. And then Big Show just like kind of vanishes. and they only seem to care about Joey Styles is saying, "Oh my god!" and he puts over Taker versus Khali, even though it's ECW, and he should care more about Big Show and ECW Championship. Why is he really caring about Big Show? Why is he caring about Taker, Khali, and a SmackDown pay-per-view? I don't really know. Straight off the bat, I've got to say, I think this is the worst episode of ECW so far.
By a fucking country mile.
Now, I think the 5 previous, is this the 6th week, isn't it? Yeah. I think the 5 previous weeks have all had good stuff on it that I liked. This week, the main event was dog shit.
I'll give you one.
I thought the Kevin Thorn Ariel thing was stupid. The CM Punk, it wasn't bad, but that's fucking added. Oh, he basically turned around and said he's got discipline and he's got a bunch of skills that he obviously doesn't have because he got humped in the UFC, so he's a lying bastard, right?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. What the fuck's that?
Exactly. And I mean, the Tommy Dreamer getting kissed by Heyman was a shocking moment, but it's not something you'd say, oh, it was a 10 out of 10 show for just because Heyman. You know what I mean? It's just because it was fucking shocking, didn't mean it was a 10 out of 10. Like, memorable moment, but.
The start of the show was just the same old pish.
Yeah, with the Kelly thing.
Sabu Richards was pish.
Yeah, non-extreme. And what balls is. And what else did we have? Shannon Moore.
See the Punk, Mahoney, and Shannon Moore thing. That is not going to deduct a point or gain a point. It's just there.
It was basically what we did last week, but less.
Yeah.
Because those 3 all had wee vignettes backstage, but well, I don't think Shannon Moore said anything yet. But I mean, we learnt more about CM Punk last week than we did this week.
Anyway,
and Balls Mahoney, well, we know the guy's got about 3 teeth and about 10 million scars on his forehead. So what more did we learn here? On to the rating.
I'm giving it a 1.
Well, that's fucking incredibly harsh. Like,
what?
A 1.
The only reason it's getting a 1 is because I think it was a shocking moment. That it was pretty funny. Like, I don't see what.
This was bad. Like, this was fucking bad.
I don't see how you can talk about this.
I'll give it a 2. I think 1's harsh. Like,
know why I think it is, right? Take our Big Show for the title. It has no right to be good, but it looks good. You know, the match picked up. He slowed it down. And then see, once the match looked like it was going to get up another gear, or just up from neutral, I mean, Khali comes out and it's all about a SmackDown pay-per-view. Big Show just walks off like he's garbage.
Big Show walks to the back like a fucking jobber.
And then, like we said, everything was literally just what they've been doing in previous weeks, but a lot less yet. And then all the matches were pish. And then the Paul Heyman Dreamer thing was just gay.
Yeah, this was bad, guys. I'm not going to fucking lie and say it was good. This was pretty shit.
Like, we know Heyman and Dreamer aren't gay. It's going though. It's just.
What was the best thing? What was the top 3 things?
No, what that was.
What was the top 3 things on this show for you?
Right?
Oh, okay.
No, what that was. We haven't read what his reason is, so just get him to do that, and we'll think it next week.
I want to say you're talking shit, like, but I mean, I can't give you. I can't make an argument against it.
No, I think that's what it is. So,
like
Heyman's a homo.
What was your favorite? What was your top 3 things on the show? Even how pissed they were, what was just what out of the 3 things that happened? What was your favorite top 3? Jesus Christ, was it that bad? What was the least worst 3 things on the show?
I'd probably say the Heyman kissing him, Kelly getting hit, and the whole death card to the Big Show.
I thought it was dog shit.
No, yeah, it was, but I thought me saying that, yeah, for us to death was pretty funny, so I'm giving it a point.
So you're giving the credit for something that didn't happen, but for something that you said while we watched it? Holy shit. Hey guys, I'll give it a 2, he gives it a 1, that's a 1.5. I mean, I think this could be I think this could be the worst ECW show rating until like we get to 2009 or something.
I think you'll be surprised.
I don't think you'll get. I don't think you'll get a 2006 ECW show worse than that. Like
after December to Dismember, you fucking might.
I think there's some good stuff on it. We'll find out anyway, guys. But up next, I think we've got the Hammerstein Ballroom show, which should be good. That actually will be good. And anyway, till next time.
Thanks.